Look at this bitch. Is that Barbie? Reapers, what's this good? It's your boy Laser. Using my mic with another reaction video. Using the reaction content, so I can do it for you guys. Invected designers should go to hell for their ideas. Part 7. Guys, there's so many designer fails out there. We're not straight into it. If you enjoy the reaction content and you would reaction music feature, it's simply to the like button. You subscribe to the notification bell. I can stream every night on Twitch, which is fucking amazing. Let's have straight in this video.
Truth be told, some people just aren't very good at their jobs.
Oh yeah,
but
me.
Some designers are so bad at their jobs, whether through bad intentions, carelessness, or sheer unadulterated stupidity, that the results of their bad designs truly earn them a personal suite in Satan's basement.
Dude.
So from terrible
You ever just be chilling in Satan's basement and you jack off to all the rotting corpses in there?
toilets and unnerving amusements to horrendous home improvement fails. Stay tuned as we check out some of the crummiest creations by designers who should go to hell for their ideas.
Go to hell, bitch.
If you ask me, the bathroom should be a warm and inviting place for you to do your dirty business and scroll, of course. But with many terrible home designers spawning the most wretched water closets imaginable, it seems nothing is sacred anymore. Take, for example, this tile job that was evidently a last-minute fix to accommodate a toilet too big for the space. There's not much aesthetic value in hacking out a huge chunk of the wall and, may I add, not very neatly. Likewise, this next designer similarly plunged their potty into the wall.
Dude, so you're telling me if I take a Master Dookie, it's gonna just go in the wall? I take a Master Dookie, well, and then the shit's just gonna stay stuck in the wall, right? Is there no pipes in there? Do it.
Probably to save space. Indeed, the presentation is marginally better here, though the overall result is nonetheless oddly unnerving. Not to mention much less practical should the cistern need repairs. But for all the impractical and poorly fitted toilets in the world, there is but one lavatory more tragic than the rest.
I'm gonna be real. I think these toilets are cool as fuck. Like, just imagine taking a shit and fucking Hulk's, whatever that is, his pussy. And then you got, this boy ready to eat some feces. This boy looks like she's ready to eat some period blood, or drink some period blood. This looks like a fucking, like, jacuzzi. Like, what the fuck?
Rest. I present to you this beastly bog.
Beastly.
Not only is this toilet haphazardly boxed in with tiles, presumably making it super uncomfortable and gross to do your business on, but worse yet, the seat is at an awkward tilt. I'd rather wear one of my adult diapers than go potty.
Dude!
Oh.
I wear my diaper at the time.
Wait, what? Did I say adult diapers?
No.
Well, let's move on. Using the toilet is a very private act, so you can imagine the feeling of being watched, like alongside this urinal, can be pretty unnerving. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if Jeremy Renner didn't.
Dude, I think there's like a place where like, I know there's some places where bathrooms actually have like cameras inside of them. So like, they're like the security can like actually see if like who's taking a shit and all that.
Such an expression of disgust and judgment. Hey, Hawkeye, it's average size, all right? But if that wasn't intense enough, check out this almost transparent bathroom door that one Redditor found in an Airbnb. Obviously, the designer of this door didn't account for the extreme levels to which a child will go to not allow their mom one moment of peace to poo.
Mama.
But if that wasn't exposing enough, then feast your eyes on this very public toilet. I guess this is an effective way of showing when a toilet is occupied. You could argue it would be acceptable for us guys to go tinkle here, but not if you're a trousers all the way down guy like me. Now, I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that if you don't like going potty in plain sight, then you probably...
Dude, I don't know why. Why would actually taking a shit like in a toilet that like has pipes connected to the ground, obviously? Like, why would I be the type of person to actually do that, bro? Just take a shit in the middle of like whatever that fucking thing just showed, you know what I'm saying?
We won't be a huge fan of this strange staircase bathtub. As to which nutjob is responsible for installing a whole-ass bathtub on their hardwood, easily made slippery staircase, well, I dread to think. Truly living life in the danger zone. Speaking of slip hazards, check out this sink that some numbskull put together, failing to see that the base...
Dude, this is like the type of shit you see at your like friend's house, bro. Like, you go to the friend's house and like the shower thing is like fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made a whole TikTok on this shit, bro. Like, the shower head is gonna be, like, complex and shit, bro. And then this one right here, you got, oh, interesting.
And is far too small for the faucet's projection. I mean, at least it's perfect for washing the floor. Oftentimes, designers will attempt to generate ideas to make processes easier, but of course, to varying
Dude,
degrees.
I can't even draw, bro. So me being a designer would be like a nightmare. Like, I would be the type of person, bro. Like see this right here. I don't even know what that is, but it's like I would be the type of person. Someone told me to design a fucking a toilet. I would design a banana.
Degrees of success. Our next designer had the strange, space-saving idea to incorporate a toilet roll holder onto a toilet seat. Only being positioned at the front, the resulting design is not only uncomfortable when seated, but also prime target for, you know, any yellow dribbles that may or may not occur. Speaking of which, cleaning a toilet isn't exactly most people's idea of fun. However, with this plunger/toilet brush design spotted in IKEA, cleaning the crapper just got a whole lot more unsafe. Picking that thing up without accidentally touching one of the dirty zones at either end. It's really a 3-in-1 design if you consider the complimentary E. coli.
Dude, is that COVID? What, is that COVID? Oh.
But while we're on the topic of poop, it's hard to understand what the designer's intentions behind this bathroom counter were.
Forbidden chocolate, bro. This is actually traumatizing. Like, I know obviously this probably isn't shit, but it's like, imagine like, oh, this is like the design of the counter, I know, but I'm just saying, like, imagine like, see, dude, it's crazy because like, I'm sure there's places where this has actually happened, but it's like, imagine just walking to a public restroom, bro. This is the type of shit you see in like a school restroom, but imagine walking to a public restroom, school restroom, bro, and then you see this shit, and like this is, pretend this is like actual shit, dude. Everywhere. I would lick it.
If not recreating smeared feces. At least it
I actually was about to throw up.
I
was about to gag, bro.
As an accident.
Actually,
and now, bringing these bizarre bathroom designs to an end, I'd like to introduce you to what I'm calling the Terrible Toilet Awards.
Hey, buddy.
And the nominees for Most Terrible Toilet of the Year are Barbie Poo, the toilet that some monster decided to turn into a barbecue and drinks cooler combo. Terror Tiles, the bathroom design.
That's actually cool. You know, honestly, like, this wouldn't be the coolest thing if you were fucking, not sober, but you should stay sober. If you don't, like,
designed to evoke the feelings of a mental breakdown. Dental Mudslide, the sink toilet combo that creates the perfect slide to transport your toothbrush to the toilet. And finally, the Throne Room, the toilet that allows you to poop from a great height. And the winner is...
the right one.
Poo.
Yeah!
It was a close one, but this toilet cooking station's unmatched lack of hygiene really tipped it over the edge. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge...
You know what's crazy, bro? I got a comment in one of my videos saying, does this bro have tism? Do I have tism? No, but sometimes it can seem like I do. No, I don't like making fun of people with disabilities. That's fucked up, bro. I think like that's like the one part where I actually draw the line, bro. Like I know I have dark humor and all that, and I know a joke about like I've literally called people sped before, but it's like, bro, that's like the one time where I draw the line. Like I just think, like I know it's like all jokes and all that. I know it's dark humor and shit, but I just think making fun of someone for like a disability that they didn't even choose to have is just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like making fun of someone for like imagine making fun of someone for like being born without an arm. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't choose that. Like I just think it's fucked. So like I know I have all the dark humor in the world. I'm fucked up in the mind, bro. But it's like I don't know. I just feel like disabilities is where I kind of draw the line. But at the same time, I feel like I think I made one joke about it before. So it's like, damn, what the fuck?
Advocate for self-expression and all that jazz. However, it seems there are some fashion crimes that are simply too criminal.
Dude, that's sexy as fuck.
Case in point, these couture cow hoof.
Imagine having guns as feet. Nice disability.
Hoof revolver heels. My question is, at what point between stitching up a cow hoof and attaching a gun did the designer think, yeah, there's a gap in the market for these? Talk about hot to trot, right? With a similar lack of compassion for life, check out this Animal Cruelty Club hoodie. One designer attempted to parody the popular brand Anti-Social Social Club with the slogan Anti-Animal Cruelty Club. However, failing to anticipate the placement of the hood, the result was seemingly pro-animal cruelty. Even funnier, check out this t-shirt that was intended to read Super Hitters.
Super
again,
Shitters.
due to the designer's...
Super Shitters. Dude, this is actually like... why would I actually wear this, bro? Someone better... bro, if this shit actually is like a real... Like, well, it is a real thing, but I'm saying, like, if someone could actually find it on a website... in the future, bro, I'm gonna open like a PO box, bro. When like everything gets settled and all that. Well, nothing's ever gonna get settled. My come-up is never gonna end. It's gonna just be nonstop when it happens, bro. Because I'm literally, you know what I'm saying?
Incompetence, it actually reads Super Hitter, which is probably the name of the group of people responsible for that countertop we saw earlier. Speaking of poop-infused fashion, what do you think to these brown tie-dye socks? Really seems like smeared human Nutella is totally in right now. I guess some ideas just seem better in our heads. On that note, take a look at this tattoo that was intended to be leopard print. It looks more like mini burgers or some horrible infection. It's true what they say, animal print is hard to pull off. Back to some terrible fashion choices though, and this designer's pretentious attempt to be clever achieved the opposite. Using music notation, they tried to spell out band geek. But if the designer truly were a band geek, then they'd know that what they'd actually spelt was band bug. You see, on a bass clef stave, from the bottom line to top line, the notes follow G, A, B, C, D, E.
Bro, this is completely random too. Like, this is completely irrelevant to the video. But I just realized, bro, if you look at me now, like compared to my older videos, bro, dude, this is something they don't want you to know. And X talked about this in one of his fucking, dude, it's crazy how much information I know. I know way too much, bro. But it's like, I'm an alien. I'm not from here. But it's like, I'm literally related to X. Like, dead serious. If I literally looked in my room, bro, and there's literally a, like, this shit was all written, bro. There's literally a poster in my room that literally says X on it. I'm literally related to X. But, X literally said, like, in one of his, there's literally a video of him. It has, like, a lot of views on video, too. On YouTube. It's literally him talking about how, like, you can die plenty of times while you're alive, if that makes sense. So you can die, like, you can be reborn as a different person in the same lifetime, if that makes sense. Like, there's more than just a physical death. So if you look at me now, because I've evoluted over time. Like, bro, my evolution's crazy. Like, not just in, like, my content, like, what I do, but just me as a person. Like, I'm a completely different person from, like, 2 years ago, bro. I look at myself, guys, I've had so many deaths, like, in, like, the same lifetime. Like, I'm literally a completely different person. It's almost scary. X knew too much, I know too much, bro. Like, meditation literally can cause you to change into a different person, bro. You can have ego deaths, all that shit. But it's like, dude, if you look at me now, like, who I am now, compared to, like, videos from, like, a year ago and, like, 2 years ago, I even sound like I was, like, slow back then. I still kind of am slow in a way now. But it's like, if you look at me now, compared to who I was, like, 2 years ago, bro, it's literally a completely different person, bro. Like, it's like, I literally had multiple, like, I'm not the same person. It's weird. I can't explain it.
FGA, meaning to spell the word geek, it would look something like this. Seems that whoever designed this likely forgot that they were writing in bass clef. As if it were treble clef, it would be perfectly legible. See 4 years of being in school choir, you'll learn a thing or two about music notation. Ha! Who's a loser now? Actually, don't answer that. T-shirt fails, however, come in all shapes and sizes.
Dude, I would wear that.
And none exemplify this better than this T-shirt of Bella Swan from Twilight. Sure.
I could never get into Twilight. I never can get into Twilight. That's like the shit that I've always, like, my mom used to be obsessed with. I never could get into that shit, bro. By the way, why does she look like a man? Is that a man?
They look fine now, but rest assured, when worn, Bella looks much less like a vampire than she does Quagmire's long-lost daughter from Family Guy. Giggity giggity. Moving swiftly on, check out this necklace. Designed to be a group friendship.
I thought that was edible.
Necklace, each friend has a slice of pizza which, when together, forms a whole pizza. And while its general hideousness isn't necessarily up for discussion, you'll also notice that the final piece doesn't actually fit in.
Whoa.
Sucks to be that friend, huh? Moving on, dysfunctional design is in full swing here with Gucci's almost $500 swimsuit that is, get this, not suitable for swimming. Yep, the iconic Italian fashion house.
Dude, Gucci is so overrated, bro. Like, oh, expensive brand. Oh, wow. So cool. All of a sudden, it's the coolest thing in the world. Bro, it's like, dude, I never, like, I'm gonna be for real, like, you know, at the time of making this video, I mean, I'm not, like, rich yet. I'm sure I probably will be in the future, but it's like, bro, I'm not gonna change my style. I'm not gonna wear all this jewelry, I'm not gonna wear all this extra expensive bullshit, bro. Like, I don't see myself wearing Gucci in the future. That's not happening. I think Gucci's not even, like, I just don't even think it looks nice. I think Gucci's so shit.
Else generally designed a swimsuit, which they said,
By the way, I
quote,
forgot to,
we
you guys remember
advise that you
Supreme, bro?
do
I
not
forgot
wear
that shit
it to
even existed.
swim. All that money for the product not to do the one thing its name implies it can do? I'm afraid I have no choice.
Gucci, your entire brand is hereby sentenced to eternity, then.
Unless you've been living under a rock, you'll know that Disney is on a quest to remake all their animated classics in live-action form.
Whoa.
Unfortunately, though, it appears aesthetic pleasantness and artistry has taken a backseat to realism, which can certainly be seen in the character designs for Sebastian and Flounder in the 2023 live-action Little Mermaid.
Dude.
Now, viewer discretion advised, there will be a jump scare. So Sebastian and Flounder went from this to this. I'll give the designers here some credit at least. They've got a
What
real
the
talent for
fuck?
sucking all of the visual personality and likability out of their characters. But the Little Mermaid's characters aren't the only ones that have been debauched by the terrors of live action. Exhibit B, Beauty and the Beast. While some viewers claimed Emma Watson's acting and singing left a lot to be desired, her character's toy counterpart
Look
was
at this goofy
substantially
ass
more
bitch.
dreadful.
Pause, bitch. Look at this bitch. Is that Barbie? What the fuck?
There's just something so unnerving about it. In fact, the doll's design was so bad that Noelle Cruz, an Instagrammer who creates custom figures, decided to give it a much-needed photorealistic makeover.
Goofy ass
Safe
toy.
to say she's looking a lot more Belle now. And it seems no princess is safe from poorly designed merchandise either. Just get a load of Cinderella on this jigsaw puzzle. To see the unfortunate placement of the jigsaw, this designer left poor old Cindy begging her fairy godmother for a rhinoplasty as opposed to a pair of glass slippers. From huge snouts to huge, straws? But
Pixar build, bro. This is a fucking Pixar build. This is literally a Pixar build. Look, you got a straw. Damn.
Buzz really is going to infinity and beyond with this incredibly inappropriate cup design. With the crossed arms and smug expression, it's hard to believe that the designer did this unintentionally. Nevertheless, best to not make eye contact. Something else you might not want to make direct eye contact with is this terrifying chocolate SpongeBob. Lest you want you and your family to fall.
I would eat that. No, actually, I would eat that. That looks good. But at the same time, it's like I'm cutting down on sugar. Like, the only time I eat sugar now is, like, natural. But I think natural sugar, not really. Natural sugar isn't as bad. But still, this is just, dude, what the fuck? SpongeBob, why your eyes blue? What the fuck? Is it hollow? Dude, I'm going to be for real, like, have you guys ever, I said this on my other videos, have you guys ever taken a chocolate bunny and inside it? Ain't no hollow now.
Victim to its eternal curse. Whoever thought an edible cartoon would become your new sleep paralysis demon? Well, I've got another one for you. Ever wanted to see a Where Are They Now of Pokemon? Yeah, the fame really sent Pikachu off the rails.
Dude, Pikachu
Ash
dick.
has since filed a restraining order, and who can blame him? On to yet more inappropriate designs for children, and this 18th century Carrington Bowles alphabet illustration has some unexpectedly adult themes. All I'm gonna say is that it's been a long time since anyone has shown me the letter M. I did once manage to replicate the D pose, but only after falling down a flight of stairs. And side note, what did this illustrator have against the letters J and U? Either way, if you want to show me some love, make sure to subscribe. See what I did there? But for real, like, comment, subscribe. Sign here, and you'll eternally belong to me. Wait, what? Oh, let's get back to some dreadful designs before anyone gets suspicious. When it comes to interior design, we all have different tastes. My current interior design aesthetic is sad man in his 30s who lives in his mom's basement. However, there are some interior
Tiki head, is that Travis Scotty? Ooh, monkey go jumping the man with the foot, bro. This is cool as fuck. Why is this actually cool, bro? Interesting.
design choices that are unanimously, well, hideous. For example, some design demon out there conjured up this apple-bottom jean chair. Forgive me for preferring my chairs without 2 pairs of knees and a whole load of junk in the trunk. That aside, something that often annoys me is that my bookshelf doesn't transform into a coffin. Well, with this design, all the problem...
That's cool. That's just random as fuck, but it's cool as shit. Like that's so random. What the fuck? A bookshelf to a coffin, bro? Like, bro, what the hell? What the hell? That's like, converting a fucking wire bottle to a condom. Oh, I need to refill it. Fuck.
Problems of modern life are solved. Book storage and mortal realty, all wrapped into one with some simple reconstruction. And if that didn't fulfill your morbid aesthetic needs, then how about this chic, ultra-practical casket trailer? Hold on, Grandma. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. But back to interior design now, and just take a look at this mural spotted in a Vietnamese cafe. Tea makes Shutterstock everything better. Just what Mama always used to say. Clearly, the mural artist behind this took the reference image quite literally, as they included the Shutterstock watermark. Seems likely that there may have been a slight language barrier, not to mention a refusal to pay to license an image, resulting in this terrible, albeit hilarious, design. Now, when it comes to interiors, staircases can be a great opportunity to create a tasteful feature piece. However, when in the wrong designer's hands, things can quickly take a turn for the worst, figuratively and literally. Like with this maze-like no banister staircase, or as I call it, a death trap. Not only is there a dizzying arrangement of steps, but the lack of banister primes anyone using this staircase for a tumble, particularly after a few Shirley Temples. Outside the home,
I've never had a Shirley Temple in my life. What does it taste like? Is there alcohol in it?
Some dim-witted designers have just as hard of a time. Rooted in ancient Greek and Roman architecture, columns are often used to exert exuberance and wealth, which I'm imagining was the intention here, though the execution is an absolute eyesore. Not only is the style and color way off in comparison to the house, but they're not even centered. Honestly, this house just gets worse the longer you look at it. Similarly offensive to the eyes is Caldwell Tower, which may not look so bad in this old photo, but just you wait. This 16th century tower is located in Scotland and was formerly part of a larger courtyard castle. Understandably, having
Scotland. This is such a cool, like, place to take, like, a picture, bro. Like, dude, I want to go to, like, a place like this, bro. Dude, you best believe in the future, bro, I want to, like, go to, like, a place like this, man, and just take a picture of me with, like, this quality, bro. It'll like, with me wearing my, Scythe Boy gear on, bro. The good old, mask, Dude, that's gonna be, like, people are out, like, I'm still deciding if I want that to be, like, my stage, like, gear or not, or I just want to look like, you know, just the stripes and all that. I'm still deciding. I'm gonna be fair, like, when I'm on stage, I probably want to wear the fucking, I don't know, I might wear the fucking, maybe some nights I'm gonna wear my stripes and just myself, and some nights I'm gonna wear my whole Scythe Boy gear. It just depends. Like, I gotta figure that shit out, you know what I'm saying?
Stood a few hundred years, by 2012 it was looking a little worse for wear, so it went under restoration. While I'd like to say it was a delicate restoration that appropriately reflected the tower's history, the result was this blue-cladded monstrosity. And the ironic thing is, the extension looks far more dated and out of fashion than the centuries-old tower itself. For some people, though, a home's functionality takes precedence over its curb appeal. Case in point, this teetering static caravan, which one Redditor has likened to a, quote, redneck penthouse.
Redneck?
Presumably a flooding precaution, the house seems to be stilted on stacks of cinder blocks that look as if they might topple any moment. Or potentially walk off into the sunset to the great trailer park yonder. Unfortunately, though, as is often the case with designers that should go to hell, safety isn't always
bye, bitch. You won't be missed.
A priority. Like, for example, this not-so merry-go-round. Yep, one half turn on that and you're on a...
No, dude. This could still work, though, for, like, you're a small little kid, probably, right? Maybe. I don't fucking know.
One-way trip to Headless Town. Even more dangerous, back in 1952, there were growing claims that smoking causes cancer. As a result...
Whoa, really? The sky's blue, bruh. Great, I mean. Bro, what the fuck?
Old cigarette manufacturer Kent Cigarettes decided to design a cigarette with a filter that was stuffed with asbestos. The idea was
Cancer.
that fireproofing properties of asbestos would protect its smokers. Ironic.
I know in the Wizard of Oz, I think I covered this already, but there's literally like, you know, the snow, like the scene where they had like snow falling on them. They literally used that, and that literally causes cancer. There's so many flaws about that movie, bro. Like, not flaws, just dark trauma behind like the cuts, like the behind the scenes, dude. Like, there's like a whole fucking like book of like context towards it, bro. There's like so many different. It's crazy.
Ironically, back then they didn't understand that asbestos is also incredibly carcinogenic and is specifically likely to cause lung cancer. Asbestos cigarettes, 2 sources of cancer for the price of 1. What a steal. Even more terminal, why not sit back and enjoy your asbestos snacks on this bench that's deathly designed to become electrified after 11 p.m.? Jokes aside, this bench is actually an art installation by artist Focke-Wulf as a statement against anti-homeless benches, which are designed to be impossible to sleep on. Some of which I have covered in previous episodes of this series, so make sure you go ahead and check them out. But if you're ravenous to see more terribly designed benches, as I'm sure you are, then I've got a couple more in stall for you. I mean, just check this one out. For some bizarre reason, each bench is aligned with a skylight hole at this outdoor shopping mall, rendering them and the people sat on them completely soaked.
I haven't been to a mall in forever, bro. Dude, the only reason I was excited to go to malls was just the food court. That's really like the main reason I was so hyped to go to malls back in the day, bro. I mean, I still am, but it's like I still would go to a mall, but I just never have time nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
In the event of rain.
Plus, it's like I want to go with someone to like a mall. You know, like.
Often a fine line between a lack of foresight and a diabolical sense of humor. In a similar vein, the designer behind these stadium chairs had a comparable lack of consideration for people's comfort. I can only imagine sitting in these would be truly a pain in the neck. Sure, we've seen some pretty crappy designs so far, but none arguably as horrifying as this makeshift macerator. A macerator, if you didn't know, is a machine that essentially blends solid matter, oftentimes human waste, into liquid for easy disposal. This one just happens to be made DIY style from a blender. While it looks like this one is being used under a kitchen sink to get rid of post-washing dishes food waste, I can't shake the horrible feeling that what we're essentially seeing here is a poop smoothie. A poothie, if you will.
Would y'all drink that for $5 million?
In a similar occurrence of kitchen appliance repurposing, take a look at this slapdash water heater utilizing a kettle and pipes that generate hot water in a way that looks like it shouldn't work, but actually does. Cup of tea for me, please, governor. Now, if what we've seen so far wasn't already enough of an excuse to throw out your laptop and log off the internet forever, then just check out these rocks with teeth. Yep.
Is this one of those where like, oh, is there zippers on it? Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck?
Some bizarre reason, one person decided to create these homemade rocks adorned with creepy pearly white.
Can I put stuff in it? Like, is it one of those things where like it's got the mouth, like those purses that got like the mouth, and like you could put shit in it? Is that how this? I don't think you could put shit in it. I don't think so.
It's to sell online as whimsical porch rocks, all for the low price of just $10. A bargain.
I mean, I would buy this. This is like a cool decoration. I'm gonna be for real. Like this, I feel like this would be a nice decoration, bro.
If you ask me. Though you can only imagine how terrifying it would be stumbling upon these on someone's porch at night. Even scarier, though, is this custom Nintendo Switch controller created by truly diabolical Redditor, Anonymofix.
Average Redditor.
This absolute mad lad modified his controller to put a sliding knife in it. You know, for those
That's actually really fucking cool, not gonna lie. That's actually really cool.
Really intense Mario Kart tournaments. But if we're talking about tech modifications, then you have to check out this brand new iPhone that comes with a removable screen, or as I call it, the 𝐈𝐭'𝐬. Thoughts and prayers to anyone who actually bought one of these duds, which are pretty much just low-power flashlights in a box, intended to illuminate the transparent Apple logo on the screen, giving the illusion of a real functioning phone.
Oh, so I thought that was real.
Now that is devious. And we all know how infuriating it can be when things don't work as expected. Another example might be this microwave, which can only be controlled when the door is open, as the door completely conceals the buttons when closed. Not unusable by any means, but just inconvenient enough to make using it a pain in the butt. But even guiltier of lacking functionality is this card, whose design team is just awful. When opening this card, the packaging would suggest that the card will play the 2004 Killer's classic Mr. Brightside, so you can mosh along to it. But the disappointing reality is there is no music chip in this card at all. Instead, it just directs you to this pathetic QR code on the back, which in turn directs you to this website, which then directs you to one of those streaming services before you can even listen to the song.
Wow.
Some business executives really are sick in the head. On to more dreadful designs. Did you know that the Mac Pro doesn't even have locks on its wheels? Which, as you can see, means it can just roll right away. Though if Apple's reputation is anything to go by, then they probably sell a $1,000 wheel lock add-on. Considering the wheels themselves already cost $400 to add to the machine, it's not that far-fetched. And online commenters have delivered some hilarious joke solutions to the rollaway Mac problem, like this Wedge Pro design shared on Twitter. But it's not just Apple trying to pry every penny from you, but Snapchat too. Or should I say Snapchat Plus?
Snapchat Plus, shut up, bitch.
$40 a year, you can enjoy.
Snapchat's so dog shit, bro. Because it has a bunch of people in it that I just despise, bro. Dude, so many people just hate me for no reason. I love it. Like, I don't care, but it's just, I just think it's funny that people, like, bro, that's the thing, man. Like, I just think it's funny how people genuinely, like, have nothing better to do but to just talk shit about me 24/7, bro. Sorry that I want to actually, like, do, bro, this is why I tell all of you, go after your dreams, bro. Don't give a flying fuck what other people think about you, man. It's like, bro, I can't stand people, bro. Man, always saying dumb shit. Like, bro, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
Enjoy absolutely no benefits. That is, unless you consider having a custom app icon, pinned best friend, and the ability to get rid of their annoying AI bot benefits.
Yeah, these AIs, bro, are so fun to play. Like, this is the only time I'm dead serious, bro. I hate going on Snapchat, but it's like whenever I do go on Snapchat, I'll dead ass just have a full conversation with these fuckers, bro. It feels like bro, the Snap AI is probably the best AI like chatbot out there. Like, whenever I talk to a Snapchat bot, it literally feels like I'm talking like a real person, bro. It's crazy.
If you have to pay to get rid of an alleged quote-unquote feature, I'd say that tells you the designers know it's annoying as hell. For as long as technology has existed, though, there have been obstacles for users. And one of the most annoying ones that most of us face on the daily are CAPTCHAs. You know, the grid of obscure images you have to select to prove you're not a robot. Now, ordinarily, I am, of course, able to discern a bicycle from...
I hate these, bro, because it's like, you see, like, I hate the ones that are, like, connected, like, they're all connected together. Not the different pictures, they're connected. Like this one. Like, bro, select all the things with a car in it. Like, and they put, like, the edge of the vehicle, like, you can see, like, a tip in, like, a different box. And, like, yo, do I click that? Like, it's so fucking annoying, bro. I like when they do these. There's so much more, like, I hate these in general, but it's, like, these are a pain in the ass, bro. Like, you'll see a whole ass, blue, school bus.
My bus, but this one asking the user to select the image of a, quote, elephant made of clouds is just plain weird. This is likely a way to train Google's AI image generating software, meaning it's just another way modern tech companies are profiting off of your attention and internet bandwidth. Yippee! Similarly frustrating are these terms and conditions. While on one hand it claims that the user's precise location is optional, it won't actually let them agree to the terms and conditions without allowing their precise location. It's almost as if phones are trying to track our every move. No, surely not. Graphic design is arguably one of the most important types of design nowadays. It's what compels us to buy products, visit web pages, read books and magazines, and so on. That isn't to say that all graphic design is exactly good, though. Take this, for example, which one person's teacher actually revered as a good example of graphic design. Perhaps the teacher needs glasses too, because...
I need glasses. Dude, I've never wore glasses in my life, so it's like, I feel like glasses on me would be hella weird.
Because all I can see is a whole load of... As a graphic designer, it's important to consider the placement of your work. How so? Well, just take a look at this disaster that occurred on a pack of Font-Tide water. Yep, a face only a mother could love. Anyone else getting blobfish vibes?
Dude, I've seen this shit so many times, bro. Like, I still don't know what the fuck is this. It's a blobfish. Is this like an actual... Is this real?
In a similar instance of poor placement, one model in a magazine seemingly had an unfortunate visit from Mrs.
I would drink
Diarrhea.
that.
I doubt the advertisers who paid for that were all too pleased with that particular layout.
I would drink
but
it.
with bad graphic design lurking all around us, sometimes you have to have an eagle eye in order to avoid falling victim to it. And it's just as well that this Redditor spotted this misleading instruction not to microwave their food container, hidden under a flap that initially seemed to suggest the opposite. Speaking of potential fire hazards, a quick glance at this ad may lead you to think it's a beastly fire-breathing machine, which if you ask me is just a little too extreme of a way to advertise a heater. Hard to believe that someone stepped back from this, looked at it and thought, perfect, good to go. But the sad truth is, oftentimes designers will deliberately attempt to deceive you with sneaky designs and straight up lies.
Pizza!
I mean, just look at this candy eyeball.
Dude, those candy eyeballs back in the day when I used to go trick-or-treating, bro. Dude, I'm gonna be for real, like, I wanna go trick-or-treating again, bro. I just think, like, bro, I'm just a kid in, like, a human body, like, an alien body. But I'm just a kid in, like, with a 21, like, that's, like, 21 years old, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, literally, like, I have the mind of a kid, bro. I'm so stupid. No, but it's like, bro, I just don't want to grow up, bro. That's just not me. Like, I just like being a kid, bro. I don't want to grow up. That's just not me. You know what I'm saying? I just think the idea of growing, I get you gotta mature. Like, obviously, obviously I've matured as far as, like doing, like, what kids do, like, as far as, like, fucking having mommy wipe their ass, all that, blah, 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 all that kid shit. But I'm just saying, like, I still want to, like, feel like a kid. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? I can't explain it, bro. No, I'm not trying to sound like a Michael Jackson. I want to play with kids. By the way, I don't even know if that shit is true. Like, I feel like that's the thing, bro. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like it's true, but at the same time, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into that shit, but you know what I'm saying?
You pull back the hood, you quickly realize you've been lied to the whole time by a printed packaging overlay. Heartbreaking as that is, at least the actual product is mostly still there. The same cannot be said for this sandwich. Or should I say, scamwich, which packs 2 pathetic semi-slices of meat. But of all the scam-laden designs out there, there are none quite as deliberate as this one from Kingfisher Beer. Looking at this, you can understandably assume it contains 8% alcohol. However, if you really zoom in, you'll see that in the tiniest font it says less than 8%, barely visible to the naked eye, let alone a drunken eye. While Kingfisher Beer tried to disguise its deception, this next product is pretty brazen about it. As you can see, there are 2 personal hotel kits, 1 male, 1 female, both providing essentials such as shampoo and toothpaste. And while the 2 kits' contents are completely identical, beside the color, the male kit is unbelievably just $7.59, while the female equivalent is $9.99.
Oh, interesting.
Though if you ask me, you can't put a price on pink. On the topic of colors, have you ever wondered what Harry Potter house you belong to? Now, I'm indisputably a heroic Gryffindor.
Dude, I remember when, no, never mind.
Oh, with this bath bomb, which functions as a
dude, I've never used a bath bomb in my life, bro. Dude, I'm gonna be for real, bro. I want to take a bath, dude. Like, I might take a bath after this video, probably. I don't know, that or I'll make music, I don't know.
Sorting hat, dissolving into one of the 4 house colors. The designer clearly didn't put much thought into the visual when someone was assigned Hufflepuff, the yellow house. I don't think I really need to explain why this is a problem.
No.
Don't drink the yellow bathwater, folks.
Oh, my bad. Well, guys, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys, which one of those designer fails was the most interesting to you? These are the reaction videos that you to do. I'll see you next one. Peace.
Extra large money.